session open, and
Yes.
do you have this order file?
Yes.
So we'll try the so we'll try to do a hands-on on the various topics which we have went through. So this contains normal functions, stored procedure and all, and if case conditions. So let's go with the first question. So it's we need to write a SQL query to display order number, amount, and we'll have two new field achieved and unachieved package for those orders which exceed 50% of the target value of 6,000. So we have 6,000 a target value. We have the purchase amount. So we need to find those records who have achieved at least 50% of it. So that means at least 3,000 was the purchase cost for them. So we need to show only those records. And we need to add two new columns, that is achieve and unachieved percentage.
What should be there in those columns?
Achieve percentage, basically your target is 1,000, and for example you have did purchase of 2,000, so it's 2,000 by 6,000, and unachieved will be 4,000 by 6,000. That is basically 100 minus the achieve percentage.
Okay.
So you can try making this query and let me know once.
Order number, purchase amount.
Right. Yeah, this is the table. We have order number, we have amount, date, customer ID, sales rate. We just need to display order number, amount, and these two new columns. Let me know once you are done, or if you have any issue, let me know.
I've completed.
Completed.
Yep.
Jaram and Sai.
Return the query.
Yeah, you can just send me and I can run that for you. Then
No, this the achieved and unachieved percentage. How do you get that?
basically we'll create a formula that the purchase amount. Basically, if we have target of 6,000, and for example my purchase amount is 150. So what percentage did I achieve of my target? So it would be 150 by 6,000. That is my achieve percentage.
Okay.
Okay, then okay, you can share your screen to show the query.
Sure. Maybe, okay, yeah. There it is.
Select order number, amount, yeah. Okay, why did you put where amount is greater than 3,000?
Because over there, like in the question you ask, like it should be exceed 50% of the target, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the reason I that indicators.
Oh yeah, you can do that this way also. Or you can do is that you have already achieved percentage. Okay, use that greater than 50%.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So if because if you have to make a store procedure,
Mm-hmm.
then you can't hard code a value there.
Okay. Okay. Yes. We need to use this value itself. Can't use that.
Yeah. Now it's okay. So any doubts in this part? You can stop sharing. Okay, the second part of this question was to create a stored procedure using our target variable as an input. So like right now we had a 6000 value, but now what if we create a stored procedure in which we manually input the value? So it can be 5000, can be 6000, can be any value, but it's that we will ask the user to input it when calling the stored procedure. So all we need to do is create a stored procedure, and instead of 6000 we'll be using the stored procedure name. So do you want to try, or I can show you how to do that?
Swap, I'm not like so much familiar with the syntax and all, so maybe.
Did you get the first part of it?
Yeah.
Okay, then let me show you. So it's similar. Yeah, okay, let's see here. So the syntax is simple. You first need to specify the delimiter. For my case, these two backward slash are my delimiter. Okay, then create procedure. Give a procedure name. Because we are talking about an input variable, we'll say in the variable name and the variable type. Okay, then you will say begin, and you will write your query which you have written for the previous example. But instead of 6000, we are using the variable name which we have used here. Let's start. Okay. And at the end you will just put end your delimiters and delimiter statement. Okay, once that's done, you will have your you can run this, and it will show your procedure here. For me it's showing target here. So now let's see for 6000 only. So we had 2 record, so it's giving us 2 record. Now let's go to 4000. Number of record increase. Okay, so this was the first part, and we were getting some negative values because giving 5000 as our target, and we are achieving 5700. That's why we are getting negative value in unachieved. Okay, so let's move to the second part. Then here we need to write a SQL query that satisfies the following conditions. Okay, first the order date we need to exclude the records whose order date is this, basically 17 August 2012, and the purchase amount is below 1000, as well as the customer ID is greater than 305. Okay, in the first part we'll just do this, that you need to write a query in which the order date is this and the purchase amount is this. We need to exclude those. So it will be a simple query. You can use not function.
Yeah, done.
Okay, so you can show your query.
Yeah. Can you see this?
Where order date is not equal to an amount is greater than, yeah, you can do it that way as well. And just if you want, if we can add the second part, that is the customer ID should be greater than 305. You just need to add one condition. Okay, so let's move to the next part. So in this, we need to write a SQL query to display all the orders whose purchase amount is less than 200 and exclude all those orders which order date is greater or is on or greater than the 10th February and the customer ID is below 309. So it's similar to the previous one, but we have three conditions. The amount, purchase amount. We have to show those records whose purchase amount is less than 200. The order date is on or greater than 10th February 2012 and the customer ID is below 3009. So instead of not, we'll just display these records. Let me know once done.
Yeah, so
We can match the result from here. So the purchase amount is this. You can use not. Is this the same result which you are getting?
now I'm getting like 2 rows less than what? Maybe some brackets.
Or did you put the equal to, greater than equal to condition?
No, I just gave less than,
Oh, sorry, yeah, less than equal to condition, no? Or only less than?
only less than.
Okay, that's why you were missing two records.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Okay, so let's move to the last part. So this is we already did this kind of question. So here what you need to do is we need to basically classify the records based on the amount, based on the profit. So taking the cost for each of the order is 500. We need to calculate the profit, and after calculating the profit we have to just categorize it. If the profit is greater than 1000, it's highly profitable. It's between 0 to 1000, it's profitable. If it's between -300 to 0, it's loss making. and if it's less than minus 300, it is high loss.
I guess you can use a case statement to do
Yeah.
this.
And once that done, we'll create a stored procedure like we did for first, and we'll manually input the cost. So yes, I will use the case condition in this.
Swap.
Yeah,
How can you first know profit?
I am giving you the cost, and you have the purchase sale amount.
Okay, understood.
Sale minus cost.
Oh, yeah. So do we need to take the same cost for all orders?
Yeah, what's written the cost for each order is 500.
Okay.
And the second part, you will just take the cost manually, but it will be same for all the orders.
Understood. Yeah.
Once you are able to make the query, you can work on creating it as a stored procedure where we take cost as an input. So, and here we have the syntax for stored procedure.
select statement. Like I am not sure like where to insert the case function. So maybe like share my screen.
Okay. To share the answer?
No, I will share this.
Okay.
Can you see?
Okay, yeah. So once you have created the profit, put a enter or yeah. Okay, and do write case. There should be a comma after profit. Okay, nothing after case. Just remove that T as well. Comma after case. Sorry, profit. Okay, yeah. Case and then space. Then you can write condition when it's your profit. Use the formula. Amount minus 500 is greater than 1000. Yeah, you can write all the 4 conditions there. And put a else. You can, instead of 4th condition, you can just write else. Else and that statement. End. Then you have to put end. And let's rename this variable as profitability. As space S. So yeah, this is the format. Let me show you the naming convention. So it's highly profitable if it's greater than 1000. Profitable if it's between 0 and 1000. Loss making if it's between minus 300 and 0, and high loss if it's greater than less than minus 300. Once done, it would look like this. Your order number, your amount, you are showing the profit, and these are the case condition. So for each record, it will show you. Okay, once that done, we can just, instead of using 500 as our manual input, we can create a store procedure of it in a similar way and use that variable instead of 500. So you can put make, cost, anything. I think it's clear to all. So are you trying on that store procedure or it's done?
Just not. I'm just trying this road. Just waiting.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can share that query to me and I can just run it.
One minute. Yeah, they just pinged it here.
Yeah, got it.
Just so that near the delimiter, it's showing some X mark like what?
Yeah, let me see. So what should delimiter? Okay. It is here in begin.
Oh, it's case sensitive.
I'm just checking. When I saw this first time. Yeah, it's
Okay.
case sensitive. Okay, so if I throw the delimiter, so procedure is case, and if I run this, yeah, we have created the sort procedure and it will be shown here. So we have cost here. We can just run this, and we have a similar. Okay. So yeah.
Got it. Thanks.
So yeah, this was for all. I just want to ask you. So in this in this stored procedure, we are getting negative unachieved percentage. So can you guys think of a way to not get any negative values? Sorry, I didn't get. See, non-negative, that means that means we have already achieved the target, so we should not have any unachieved values if we are achieving more than that.
One thing that we can do is you can have a maximum of unachieved percentage comma 0. So in case you achieve the target and if the unachieved percentage goes less than 0, then by default it will take the value as 0. I think that is one way to do it.
Yeah, or we can just do it like this. We can put a if condition here. So if the value is less than 0, we can put 0. And if it value greater than 0, we can just use this value in an unachieved.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think both max as well as if achieve the same results.
Yeah, so the if condition would be same like the case which we created in the last example, and you can control its value. So anyone want to try, or it's fine? I think I take it like it's fine. So yeah, that's all for today from my side.